כל הכבוד. בית, Ari, this is your favorite part. You good? With Parashat Toldot, learning about Toldot, Yitzhak ben Avraham. ואלה תולדות יצחק בן אברהם. אברהם הוליד את יצחק. Avraham gave birth to Yitzhak. נכון? Avraham gave birth to Yitzhak?
Usually it's...
Or Sarah gave birth to Yitzchak.
Now it's...
Torah says Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak. Says Rashi, לאחר שקרא הקדוש ברוך הוא שמו אברהם, אחרי כן הוליד את יצחק. Why the Torah says, and Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak? He says, because only after he's named Abraham, he was able to give birth to Yitzchak. Avram was not able to give birth to Yitzchak. Avraham. No. Where Hashem gave him the word Avraham? Much earlier than Padrezel. At 75 years old. So that's the reason why the Torah says, and Avraham gave birth to Yitzchak. To teach you that only after he became Avraham, he was able to have the power to give birth to Yitzchak. From here, Rabotai will learn how important it is not to change the names of the people. The Gemara tells us you're not allowed to say the word Avrom. Gemara says whoever calls Avraham Avrom, over be'aseh, he violates a Torah violation.
People call his name.
That's why his name is not Avrom. His name is Avraham. Avraham John. Avraham, not a Gavali. Avrom. Ashibko Bukhaski повторяется. Abram Gavari. No, Avrom problem. Because that was the original name of Avraham. And Torah says, Lo yikare shimcha od Avram. Ki im Avraham. Don't call him that name anymore. Avram. You have to call him Avraham. Bilha.
Where they bury?
Huh?
Where they bury?
דבר אחר, רבותיי, back to Rashi, דבר אחר על ידי שכתב הכתוב יצחק בן אברהם, מוזכר ולומר אברהם הוליד את יצחק, לפי שליצני הדור אומרים, what's the reason the Torah says Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak? Because all the ליצנים, what is ליצנים בכל? נסמיצ'ניקי. All of them used to make jokes. He used to say, какой 90-лет woman giving birth, what are you talking about? She went to China, Thailand, she bought somebody over there, she brought it. Saying she got pregnant. לפי שהליצני הדור אומרים מאבימלך נתעברה שרה. Only at אבימלך she got pregnant, not for Abraham. Abraham is נימודרית. שהרי כמה שנים שהתה עם אברהם, how long did she was by Abraham, and she didn't give birth. Oh, as soon as she goes to אבימלך, Hannah, רדילה. So what they will learn is what people used to say. Is she pregnant from Avimelech, not from Abraham? Comes Hashem and says, I know the truth. And I'm telling you, who is the father of Yitzhak? Abraham. Olid et Yitzhak. The doubt was no doubt about Sarah. Sarah gave birth. Okay, kol hakavod. One opinion says that there was doubt about Sarah also. That is, maybe she brought it from somewhere, and then Hashem make her breastfeed everybody to prove that she was pregnant, right? That's what Sarah.
Saying like this.
About Abraham, was Abraham Yeri Abimelech? Torah says Abraham Olidet Yitzchak. Abraham is the father of Yitzchak.
But all Torah they're saying by father name. Yitzchak Olidet Yaakov.
Holid no. Holid no. Here it says the emphasize the Torah, the Holid, not Ben.
Noach.
Not Holid. I don't remember the word Holid. This is the father of, but not Holid. Holid gave birth. So here the Torah is like very weird. Why the Torah says Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak? So the Torah says because it's in Natsmichniki that they should not have any value, any power. Tzar klaster panav shel Yitzchak dome leAvraham. And Yitzchak was looking exactly like Abraham. Ve'idu akol ki Abraham olid Yitzchak. Everybody used to say Abraham is the father of Yitzchak. Everybody used to say. So that's what Torah writes. Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak. So comes out Abraham olid Yitzchak is the statement of the people. The Torah records us what the people said. The Nasmeshniki, those laughers, the one that used to make jokes, they said Abraham is the father of Yitzchak. No more jokes. Okay, Yitzchak. בן 40 שנה. שהרי כשבא אברהם הר המוריה, נתבשר שנולד יצחק, בן 30 שנולד יצחק עד עקדה, שמת שרה 37 שנה. אוקיי. בת בתואל מפדן ארם, אחות לבן. Who is the רבקה? בת בתואל, daughter of בתואל, sister of לבן. From where? מפדן ארם, from a city called פדן ארם. Says Rashi, don't we know already that she's daughter of Betuel? We don't know that? Why the Torah repeats again? We don't know that she's the sister of Lavan. We just learned it last parasha. Why the Torah repeats it again? We don't know she's in Padan Aram. Eliezer went to Padan Aram. So we know all this information. Why the Torah repeats all those 3 points again? Says Rashi to tell you how big tzaddiket was Rivka. Rivka didn't come from Bnei Brak. Rivka came from Reshaim place. Wicked people. And she didn't say, everybody wicked. Rabbi, everybody does it. You go to a teenager that goes to public school, and you say, why are you doing these things with this Spanish guy, with this black guy, with this thing? What are you doing? All my friends are doing it. If you don't do it, you are a nerd.
Nerd?
Nerd. Nerd. You're not in. You're not cool. You're a loser. All my friends doing that. Who stays virgin in my age? What are you talking about? You see her doing things when you say, what you Jewish, what did you do? Everybody does that. So that's called peer pressure. Everybody does that. So it's okay, I also do that. What's the big deal? I'm not standing out. I'm not any different, right? Rivka did not say everybody does that. Rivka is coming from a place that everybody doing bad things. And Rivka stays pure, did not do bad things. Rivka's brother is Lavan. He is doing all the bad stuff. Biggest mafiosnik was Lavan. Even Esav, that was not caring about nobody, could kill people left and right, he was afraid of Lavan. That's why whenever Yaakov was running away from Esav, who did he run to? To Lavan. Esav was afraid not to come to Lavan. So Rivka is the sister of Lavan. Her brother raping, killing, doing all the bad stuff left and right. And Rivka stays holy. And who's the father of Rivka? Betuel. Why is he called Betuel? Any girl that used to get married first had to go to him. He used to take out her virginity. Сначала с ним, поэтому называется Betuel, от слова Betulin. He used to take out all the Betulin, all the virginity of all the girls. Imagine this, Bechor. Imagine you got married to your wife. Imagine the night before you had to go somewhere else. Would you get married to her? Takora Shabu.
That's why he died like this. Poison.
Comes Rivka, Torah says, and Rivka came to Yitzhak, and Rivka is the daughter of Betuel. She is the sister of Laban. She is from the city of Padan Aram. And she still was holy. That's a Rabotai. A person should not say, Rabbi, if my parents would be religious, I would keep Shabbat. If my parents would be Talmid Chacham, я бы сегодня знал Алеф Бет, знал читать, я знал бы Torah. If my brothers, my sister would be in the path of Torah, I would follow the Torah. What the Torah is telling you. Rivka from all directions was bad influence, and she still ended up a kosher person. Did not say, Agar mamchel, Agar mishpacho mamchel shirkin, mana mamchel shirkin meshu. מפדן ארם על שם שני מקומות, ארם נהריים. ויעתר, Torah says, comes right now, Rivka, 20 years, no children, לא עלינו, לא עליכם. All this time, Rabotai, Yitzchak is praying for her or no?
Yeah, he's
actually... Is he praying for her or no?
Yes. What he's
I
praying.
have news for you, Bechor. Listen to this. I read this Rashi, I was shocked. Listen what Rashi says. Listen carefully. Ari, John. He was praying a lot that Hashem should bless him with children. ויעתר לו, נתפצר ונתפייס ונתפתה לו. כלומר, נענה השם לבקשתו הרבה. He didn't say, I prayed. Hashem didn't answer. He didn't answer. What can I do? What can I asked. If he wants, give. No. What can I do? He didn't do that. He was begging and begging and begging and begging and begging until Hashem made it. Listen to the following. ואומר אני כל לשון אתר לנוכח אשתו. Where did he pray? Right across his wife. Torah says, זה התפלל עומד בזווית זו ומתפלל, וזו רבקה עומדת כנגדו בזווית אחרת ומתפללת.
הוא היחיד שהתפלל.
Hold on. ויעתר לו, he says, and he prayed. Where was that line here? Here. ויעתר לו, והלא שניהם התפללו. Why Hashem answered him and not her? Torah says, and he answered him. God answered to him. Why answered him and not to her?
He
Says Rashi,
from his barn line.
אלא שאינה דומה תפילת צדיק בן צדיק לתפילת צדיק בן רשע. A person that is tzaddik, his father also tzaddik. He says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu answered his prayer, and her prayer didn't answer. Why? Because she didn't have no zechut avot. She is tzaddiket, but the father is not tzaddik. Rabotai, tomorrow there was one guy that told me, Rabbi, I don't keep Shabbat, I don't do anything, but I have everything. I have children, I have this, I have that. I said, let me ask you a question. What do you want God to do in order to make you closer to Him? You want to give Him Pabashke? What do you want? He says, Pabashke, not Pabashke, what's the difference? If I meant to get it, I'll get it, the Pabashke. If not, I'm not. I said, you're not keeping and thinking that God's Pabashke is die. Oh, die, that's it. I said, it's not like this. This guy has a sister that doesn't have children for 8 years. Wow. I says, do you remember back in the day whenever one rabbi came to your father and he told him, come to the Knesset, pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, make things that tomorrow your children will have success. No, you used to sit on home Shabbat, Mechalel Shabbat, do everything, Shem Yerachem. I don't want to say details. I said today, if you tell your father, take right now, 20, 15 years ago, right now his father suffers a lot. His daughter doesn't give birth. Lo alenu lo alechem. May Hashem bless them, Be'ezat Hashem, to have children.
Amen.
8 years she doesn't have kids. She's married, have no kids. Do you think your father today sits
Very devastated.
happy that his daughter cannot give birth to children?
No.
She's praying. Prayer, who is her father, was not a kosher person at that time. The zechut that the father accumulated was not enough for her. I said, tomorrow you have also children. Do you want your children tomorrow to be... Don't think God's hate is just death. No. Tomorrow you're going to see these children of yours suffering because of your mistakes. Because you didn't accumulate zechuyot for them. Are you going to also agree to those hates of God? I said, no. I said, Chas v'shalom, your other situations in life will make you come back to God. Then you're going to wake up? I said, no, Rabbi, I got the point. Avanti. I got the point. I said, in life, you don't wait for that everything is good. You wait Hashem to say, Baba, hey, wake up Hashem, I'm coming. You're coming to Hashem. Whenever everything is good, you're making it even better. Yitzchak Avinu Rabotai had a father that accumulated a lot of zechuyot. Whenever the son Yitzchak prayed, Hashem says to you, I'm going to answer. Why? Because you have a father that is full of zechuyot. That's Rabotai. We are today parents. We are all Baruch Hashem parents over here. Tomorrow we have children. Yaakov John, we want your children to have good mazal. What the Torah says, tomorrow your children prayer dependent on what? On you. Because if you have zechuyot, those zechuyot will help your children's mazal to be successful tomorrow.
How do we increase?
I have a person is like Lavan, like Betuel, like this type of dirty people. Tomorrow his children going to pray. Hashem says, I'm sorry, there's other people right now in line. They have more zechuyot than you. That's about everyone who has Bechor John. Person have to, once he's alive, Baruch Hashem, we all alive. Baruch Hashem, we all can do tshuva. Whenever we are alive, accumulate. Больше на свое акчет, поставите зехуйот. Когда так много зехуйот, наших детей, безат Hashem, Богу поднимает глаза, и Бог безат Hashem им отвечает. И у них хороший дамазаль, и хорошая браха будет в жизни. Барух Адонай ла Олам. Амен.